Changes at the top of Goldman Sachs. Need to bring you up to date on that. Paul LaMonica joins us from New York. And of course, the minute we heard Lloyd Blankfein was stepping down, the question was who's going to take the reins of one of the most powerful investment banks in the world, Paul?
Exactly. Well, we now have a signal that when Lloyd Blankfein steps down, which may not be anytime soon, because remember the tweet Friday, he said it was like listening to his own eulogy, channeling Mark Twain's Huck Finn character about that Wall Street Journal story. But we do have more clarity because David Solomon, who is the co-president right now, he's going to stay with Goldman Sachs. But Harvey Schwartz, the other co-president, a veteran of the firm, announced that he will be retiring. David Solomon is a big-time executive, obviously, at Goldman Sachs. He led or co-led the investment banking division for more than 10 years before being promoted. So if it is true that he will eventually succeed Lloyd Blankfein, whenever it is that Lloyd Blankfein decides to retire, I think this does signal that Goldman Sachs really still wants to maintain its role as a leader in the investment banking world, be that IPOs, merger advisory activity, even though Goldman Sachs has taken steps to be a little bit more like a retail bank.
Yeah, and Goldman, there was a period where they were like back on their heels a little bit. It seemed like people were catching up. They used to be so dominant in that business. Everyone from Warren Buffett down was a fan. Where are they now? Are they back on the top of the leaderboard, Paul?
They are close, but Morgan Stanley has made some inroads. There is obviously tough competition from the likes of JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America. It's no longer the case that Goldman Sachs is the true and only powerhouse on Wall Street. And I think another issue, there are a lot of stories about how it's tougher and tougher these days to attract talent for kids, and I call them kids because I'm in my mid-40s, coming out of business school, because a lot of them want to go to Silicon Valley and work, if not for Apple, Facebook, and Google, maybe some of those unicorns like Uber and others. So it's a tough time, I think, for everyone on Wall Street, and Goldman Sachs is no exception.
Yeah, competition's good, though, as they say. All right, Paul, thanks so much for the update.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.